Yo, Crypto Nation and mining family, what's going on out there? Yo, it's the weekend. Yo, what's going on? As you can see, it's just me. It's your homeboy. It's Nemesis. Mikkel is DCAing into a little bit of that family time, getting out of town, enjoying himself with the Wi-Fi. You know, more power to him. He's got kids, so every so often gotta let him have a little break here and there from the kids if he's got the chance. I don't understand this child concept, but I guess I'll allow it with my home Doge. And I see some of the people talking about that Doge, and I just so happen to be wearing my Doge shirt. Yo, Dawn of the Doge. Oh, I've had this shirt for a while, actually, man, and now it's the Dawn of the Doge. Doge to $1, guys. Yo, I'm just saying. No, just kidding. I can care less, really. So what's going on? Yeah, Nick. What's up, buddy? I see that you can be in the chat, but you can't be, in the Zoom with me here. It's okay, Yash Nick. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. What's going on, Jason Osborne? Yo, unknown crypto. What's up, Uranus Oyster? That name's kind of funny. I like that. That's funny. Why is ETH behaving so weirdly? Your thoughts? We'll talk a little bit about that ETH stuff, and you are correct. It has been weird since before the Coinbase thing, for sure. So we can certainly dive into some of that. What's going on? Going insane? What's up, Tains? Crypto mining lifer. Yo, Golden Wolf, keeper of the code. What's going on, all my favorite people? Definitely, guys, make sure you smash that Lizzie like button, guys. Subscribe if you're new here. All that good stuff helps with the YouTube algorithms. Don't forget to do that stuff now. So we're definitely going to talk about some AMD stuff too, because as I was sitting there saying before, I did get myself a 6800 XT. I was a GPU lottery winner of the Newegg Shuffle Casino Gulag. So they allowed me to win a 6800 for way over what MSRP really should be, but still, that's neither here nor there. Now that is the new price of them. But I'm actually quite disappointed with that card. Really am. Now, I'm not gonna I'm an NVIDIA guy, so I'm just gonna put it out there like that. I love my NVIDIAs, but I do have a full 8-card rig that doesn't give me any shit. I get no issues. Every once in a while, I gotta reboot it because it does its little error once in a blue moon. And I've got some RX 580 8 gigs still running to this day, running at 75 watts a piece, and they're quite happy to run like that. I never get any issues with them, ever. But this RX 68, this 6800 XT is just a piece of shit, really, compared to to my 1660 Ti's, especially compared to the 1660 Ti's. It's using 140 watts to do 60 and a half mega hash. If I push it really hard, I can get it up to 61 and a half, and then it starts crashing like crazy. Oh yeah, I'm trying to sit there and see if there's a BIOS mod that I can do to this thing to breathe some resilience into this card, but I don't like it. I do have it now. I will admit I do have it on a rig with a 3090 and two 1660 Ti's, and it's actually causing those three cards to be a little unstable too. being all in the same rig. I now have a motherboard to be able to test, to actually like dedicate to make another RX rig, but overall, I'm not happy with this card pushing 140 watts. And if I try to take any power away from the core, it gets it gets very angry at me. And if I let the thing just do what it wants to do power wise and then just kind of back off just the overall power on it, it's happy, but then the hash rate's fucking for shit. And now I'm running it on Hive. Now in Hive they've got a thing in there for the SoC chip. So as soon as I take a little bit of power away from the SoC chip, all of a sudden, whoop, I get a good hash rate, but it crashes every 6-7 hours. And I'm gonna put it on the Windows next, just because I do have a test bench set up with Windows already. And I'm going to see if I can overclock it with the AMD driver and see if I can get better performance or stable performance separating them. It's fucking horrible. Golden Wolf, at least it's good for gaming, ? Yeah, that is a big question mark. Just because, I'm just gonna say it like this, just because you can get your cores to get higher frequencies doesn't make your gameplay any better. So when it comes down to AMD versus NVIDIA, I still run NVIDIA. Not a lot of games are taking advantage of the tech that's in AMD's graphics cards, because their memory, they love their memory. So, but only like what, a handful of games actually utilize AMD's technology. No, they're all, the rest of them are all taking on NVIDIA because it's what they just render it all, brute force it with the core and move on. And especially with like Ethereum mining, you're seeing that the 3060 Ti's are performing better than the 6800 XT. Come on. A 6900 is still performing less than a 3080. Yo. It used to be like AMD and it was and AMD and NVIDIA would have the same hash rates, but AMD was more power efficient. Not this round, guys. Not this round. Bonfire is burning, and a beer. Well, you know, nice. That sounds like a good night. A little bit of fire, a little bit of a adult beverage. Yeah, Golden Wolf. All around, it's just kind of bad this round with AMD. But at the same time, this is AMD's first generation with ray tracing, so they've got to kind of catch up with that. I think AMD went too much trying to go toe-to-toe with an Intel, which took money that would have gone into R&D on a new graphics card and put it into their chipsets. Now AMD is like throwing blows with Intel. No problem, which is awesome. But yeah, their chips, their CPUs are baller. I love the AMD CPUs. Their GPUs, I'm not very happy with. We'll just say it like that. Now, if I can come across a BIOS mod that helps out with the XT variants, that'd be. I'm still kind of researching it just because I just got one of these and I'm not very, I don't know too much about the new 6000 series from AMD's, but yeah, I'm not happy. That's a good one, Oyster. Is what do I think of Chia? Legit or a utopia? It depends on who you decides to use it. It could have longevity. There's a good possibility that it could be around for a while. But is it gonna be like how Ravencoin is? It's like I like Ravencoin, but realistically, at the end of the day, who's using it? It's the community that supports it. So you're talking about a very finite use case. Now, if people start utilizing Chia, and you get some big companies using it and stuff like that, yo, that will be amazing. And yo, we got the Doge Lord. Yo, you get awesome hats like this at dogelord.com. Don't delay, buy today. And definitely smash that Lizzie like button. Guys, helps with the YouTube algorithms. Yo. Yeah, but they've gone insane. They've got to be able to prove that that you're using it for mining. So yeah, they're not going to be able to tell. They're not. It's just not going to happen. So sorry. Now maybe if you're like on your 40th hard drive that you're trying to warranty out, they're going to be like, hey, yo, come here for a second. We need to have a talk. Are you mining on this? Because that's a lot of hard drives that you're warrantying out all of a sudden. Oh, you are on break. Nice, nice. It's like I would say it hard drive mining is not new. Okay, Oyster. It actually goes back. You can go back to the early days of Bitcoin. You had a nice little project called Burst. Burst Coin did proof of. It was proof of space. So it was hard drive mining and everything. It's still around today. Project's still rolling. But the problem is you got to have somebody utilizing it. So if Chia wants to be the place where people store their data, there has to be a reason why somebody would want to do it in a decentralized fashion versus renting some space on AWS, which people understand and people have been using for a long time. So it's really hard to sit there and say, does Chia have legs? It's an interesting concept. I'll give them that. Is it enough, in my opinion, moving forward with everything? Probably. I don't think so. I don't think it has enough legs. I think it's going to be something that gets a little bit of hype right now. And then when the hype rolls over, project kind of flatlines and dies off into the background like so many other interesting projects. There's been a lot of interesting projects that I've noticed in the last 3-4 years, but they come and they build a little bit, it doesn't get enough traction, and then it just dies off. Do people profit in the process of it all? Yeah, for sure. Do miners profit mining some of these speculative coins like this? Oh yeah, for sure. would I sit there and spend $10K to make $500-600 a month on this coin? Probably not. I'm gonna take the conservative route with Chia and say I will give it a chance. I will sit off to the backside before I sit there and say it's not worth it. Let's see what they can do. Always got to give the dev team a chance to see if they've taken all the good points of the other coins that have done hard drive mining and going, okay, we're going to take the best of all of these and we're going to do it like this now and see if we can do it more efficiently, better, safer, all that good stuff. And I see, John Jermaine, that you have been around from the burst mining days. That is awesome, dude. That is awesome. 'Twas the Burst Nation at the time. Yes, I actually know one of the guys that helped out with Burst Coin. Yeah, that was something that a few cypherpunks tried to get up off the ground. POCC, nice. Yeah, very, very interesting times. Very interesting times back in the day. And the association. Yeah, John, you've been around. You've been in the game a little bit longer for me than I have. So.
Damn it!
You need a lighter?
Yeah. Can't light the stove.
And the next project I got to do is DCA into the stove. Before coming on stream, I had to rehang my cabinets because. Being as close as I am to the lake, my house kind of settles and does weird stuff at different times of the year. And over the last, we did the remodeling on the place at least 15 years ago. So yeah, the cabinets on the one wall has not like that, and we had to also move the wall because it wasn't anchored in right, man. But this house was a nightmare. So yeah. Can you post your Doge Lord referral link? Going to buy a shirt or hat? Yeah, I don't have a referral link myself, not quite yet. Soon. So get this hat while you can. This hat here is going to be the OG hat. OG hat, because I'm going to be changing up the logo. The logo will change. Your house is a little bit like Venice. Actually, yeah. Any time that you live really close to a lake or the ocean, the ground kind of moves around a little bit, and my house is actually on piers. So as you go through different seasons, the ground will freeze, and the piers will lift up. And then the piers will drop whenever it thaws out. So the house kind of naturally moves during the year. It is what it is. As soon as we get the mining the Family Mine LLC officially going, I will move out of this house. You're going to buy Raven coin or something and then hope for a Luna coin soon. Oh god, that's too funny, Crypto Bedell. So kind of, sort of like the Doge of Venice. I mean, I have the Dawn of Doge shirt on. And I used to mine Litecoin, which got me some Dogecoin. Yo. But no. There's only one Doge Lord, and that's Doge Lord Apparel at dogelord.com. Don't delay, buy today. Yeah, Tanes, yeah. Anytime that you got houses on stilts, man, there's maintenance with those styles of houses. Yes. Thank you, Crypto Bedell. This is an OG shirt. This is old school. John Jermaine, that's too funny. We could talk later on about that stuff. Helpful, for sure. Yeah, Tanes, we had water one year. We had a bad rainstorm. We got it rained out 3 inches in 2 hours, something like that. And the end of my driveway was 3 feet deep at the end of my driveway. Well, let's just put it this way. My 74 Chevelle was in water. But back on to the hashes. The hashes. Have you guys? I'm sure everybody out here, as of right now, if you're trying to mine as many sats as possible, because let's be realistically, we mine shitcoins for Bitcoin. Let's be realistic. So we're trying to stack them sats, and we've been noticing that the Ethereum payouts have just been kind of. Ethereum's hitting its all-time high, and your payouts are kind of crashing down. Price of it's at an all-time high. Your payouts keep on crashing down. It's like, wait a minute. Are we in a bear market for mining? Dude. Tane's got the obelisk in the mail today. Yo. That's what's up. Techman, I could have gone my whole life without knowing that. But thank you for sharing. Thank you. But yeah, I'm sure everybody's noticed that their payouts on Ethereum, like I was saying, it's just been crashing down like we're in a mining bear market. I've been sitting here kind of swapping around different pools, trying to see which pool has the better payout. So I'm sitting here right now testing out on Binance pool right now. I'll be testing out on there for 1 week and seeing what my payout difference is from Nano pool. See if there's a ratio difference that I'd be able to share some of that analytics with you. I won't share with you what I'm pulling in but I can share with you the data between the pools and what my payout percentage differences was. So we can kind of go from there. And if you guys haven't been, if you guys aren't on Twitter or anything like that, you wouldn't have seen one of the devs. Or if you were in the ETH R&D Discord channel, you wouldn't have been able to read some of the conversations that the Ethereum devs have been letting information out. One of them is that if you are buying any equipment, be sure that you ROI by the end of the year. Not saying that they're going to go to proof of stake by then. They're just saying make sure your target points by the end of the year on your payout for your equipment. So if you're looking into going, yeah, I want to grab that Bitmain E9 for $25,000-$30,000, make sure you've got low enough power that your profitability is maximized so you can get your payout as quickly as possible. Because you have until the London hard fork whenever they implement the EIP 1559, and then you have until minimum the end of the year to mine out on your equipment with reduced profitability from the Ethereum EIP 1559 with the fee burn. So I'm not sitting here and saying that, oh my God, mining is dead. I won't go that far. But I will say that until another proof of work algorithm comes out that actually has real development being done to it, mining might flatline for a little bit, guys. Because there's going to be a lot of hash rate that's going to get redistributed all over the place. And then you're going to have to wait for that hash rate shock to kind of kick in on everybody. And then we'll start seeing some of those people who are speculatively mining going, I'm going to be rich. And they're going to be the first ones to sit there and sell off their rigs. And we'll be sitting there and seeing those hit the market. And then a few more will start hitting the market. I'm kind of hoping that this all starts to play out right around July-ish. I'm long term on it, so if you're long term on it, you're going to be thinking of, okay, what's the price of Bitcoin? Because I'm not holding on to these shit coins. I mine for Bitcoin. I mean, just be real about it. I mean, I haven't found a project out there other than, maybe just because it's a meme, it's doing exactly what it was supposed to do. I'm just saying, perfect development. The developers don't even need to do anything on it because Doge is just perfect the way it is. It's a meme. Doesn't have to do anything else. It just has to exist. Right? As the wife says, it just has to be cute. You heard it from her. And one rig on Flux and Vertcoin makes $200, and BTC to pay for all the electricity. Perfect. So see, you just get it's going to get a little bit less whenever things move forward. But I don't think that proof of work is going away anytime soon. It's just not going to be highly profitable for a little while. But over time, I guarantee you, like I've seen through all the other bear markets, you'll watch the hype come down off of it and the profitability stabilize. So you're just going to have to figure out how strong your mining hands are and how quick you are to hit the off button. I'll be the first one to tell you should turn it off. Hold on, I got something in my eye. I'm not. if you think about it, I wouldn't go so far as saying that the ETH lords are giving us the middle finger, as far as they're deciding to change the rules of engagement at the end of the game. So, and they're not really solving anything at the end of the day. So, with them not solving anything, I think in the long run, this is going to be an interesting experiment on their end to see how well the network is going to endure what they've just done. Because even when they go over to proof of stake, it's still not going to solve the fee issue. It's not going to, and the stakers aren't going to be making shit to be locking up that kind of money, and the return is nominal. I'm just saying, it's going to be an interesting one. It's like almost at this point, I'd rather see all the development just start going towards Ethereum Classic. Let everybody go up over there. At least over in Ethereum Classic camp, it might be a shitcoin just like Ethereum is, but at least ETC has the standby that they didn't do anything wrong with their code, and there was no need for a rollback. So yeah, that's just some of my viewpoint on the Ethereum end of it. I'm not sitting here and saying that, don't mine it right now. It's the most profitable thing out there as of right now. I'm just not attached to it. Yes, kitty. My little Zeus has found a voice, and he yells at me now. He used to be the silent one. You'd like look at him and his mouth would just be like, nothing would come out. Now you hear squeaks come out. It's like, oh, it's so cute. Then you look at him and his mouth's just open after he squeaks. It's like, RTM is supposed to start GPU mining. Raptorium. CPU mineable. Huh. But again, it's gotta have a use case. That's the problem with all of these. That's what made Ethereum mining so good, is the fact that there are protocols built on them. Even though the protocols are shitcoins, it still is somewhat of a development being done. The next coin that's going to be profitable for GPU miners is going to be a coin that's got a use case. It's either going to be the next Ethereum, where it's got stuff being built on top of it, or it's going to be something that brings multiple spaces together. CPU mineable, we've got a lot of those. I mean, I could sit there and take a look at it, but pretty cool project. It's a smart contract type. That's interesting. Yeah, I mean, everybody's going to want to start I mean, like, as of right now, everybody should be doing research and figure out what's going to be the best mineable coin for you moving forward. And yes, John Germain, Monero is most definitely CPU mineable. Yo. What's up, Gundy stuff and things? Yo. Oop. All right. Copy invite link. Not quite how I wanted to do it, but alright, that works. I'll send that out. See if Serpent XSF wants to join. Be cool if he did. Don't mind. He's a cool dude. I did not see that he messaged me back just a little bit ago. See if he wants to come on. I tried to get a few people to come on, but they don't want to come on. That's okay. So, oh my god, dude, I'm not sure if I'm gonna get that. If I can get one, like a review sample, oh dude, man, I'm down. You have an FPGA on Digibyte? Nice, nice, nice. But yeah. Oh man, my back is cashed from earlier today. That is for sure. And on other awesome little news here and there. If you guys haven't seen the 3080 Overwatch edition here, guys, this one is a cool little let's see here, screen share piece. There we go. Oh, bam. So alright, and of course people are not seeing this. They're seeing the screen like that, so we'll have to do this. Alright, there we go. Bam. So if you guys haven't checked this one out at all, oh, let me pull this over here so I got the chat up still, but bam. So we have some awesome little tidbits here. I actually kind of like the look of it. The only thing I don't like is it's on a Founders Edition. Ooh. But it's a Cypherpunk 2077 theme. So if you're doing a themed rig and you have to have this one, not bad. I guarantee you the price tag on this one is going to be outrageous. So now you got an Overwatch and a Cypherpunk 2077 themed graphics cards. But yeah, I mean, it looks cool. I mean, I do like that, but yeah, like Jason Osborne says, I hate to see the price tag on that bad boy. This is probably like a $1,700 card. Almost $2,000 on this bad boy. And it's not going to mine any better than any other Jeep and any other 3080. It's not going to game any better than any other 3080 out there. So, yeah, you're paying an extra bit for the licensing of Overwatch to be on here. But I will give it up that it is pretty cool looking nonetheless, guys. Pretty damn cool looking. And then, of course, Asus ROG Zephyrus is doing a Tiger Lake little teaser And then here is the Tiger Lake chipset for the 11th gen H series. Now look at that chunky pig. That thing's a big bad boy. It's going to be underneath the hood there. I wonder what the performance is going to be on this one. Are they going to be lagging behind AMD? Do not get this thing for doing any kind of mining. Of course, you know, CPU mining, that's an AMD platform nowadays, especially if you're trying to get some of that Monero or Wonero. You know, all those privacy coins are more done on AMD's platform, not Intel, but it should be good for doing content creation, gameplay on it. Gameplay should not be any difference between an Intel and an AMD. So I'm not, you know, it's whatever at that point. A new CPU is going to perform pretty nicely. So eventually AMD will have a faster, lower power GPU than NVIDIA, and I'll have to go Team Red. Well, that's where I'd sit there and say, stick both hands out. Poop in one hand, hope in another. See which one fills up first, my friend. But that's just me. That's just me. Wrong button. There we go. There we go. And then, of course, I was showing it off a little bit the other day. This is real, guys. This is for the Founders Edition. This is the liquid cooling block for it. It looks like a gigantic USB. I'm just saying, with the water block being on the very end like this thing like just looks like a big giant USB. It's like you can't tell me this does not look like a USB. I'm glad that they're coming out with something that's going to work with them cards. 3080 and the 3090 will be beneficial to the water blocks. They should have thought about cooling solutions from the get-go. EK's got their all metal design. I like this. I'm the person that doesn't need to sit there and see anything fancy. It's like, just give me something that works and works better than anything else. That's all I care about. And give me something that actively cools the back plate. The 3080 and the 3090 both benefit from having front and back cooling. The memory modules are putting a lot of heat into the back plate, guys. So, would a 3080 rig for mining be beneficial to do underwater blocking? Probably. Is it cost effective? No. I fight my 3080 rig every time it gets kind of warm in the mining rig room. It decides to glitch out. The 3080 rig glitches out every so often. Since I put the 6800 XT onto my 3090 rig, that one now glitches out every so often. So I will be this week on Crypto and Hot Rods. I will be removing the 6800 XT, and I'm going to be checking it out on the Ryotech board, and I'm also going to see about what I need to do to BIOS flash the Gigabyte Aurora Master motherboard that I have, so that I can put the 5900X CPU into the motherboard. Have the 4th gen PCIe laying on there. See if that gives me any kind of performance bump or stability on the card, guys. So definitely be checking all that good stuff out. So do you guys have any comments or questions before I get up out of here? Because I've pretty much gone through what because I didn't really plan out. I was gonna do a partial build today, but because I did some construction on the house, I was ill prepared because I was just cleaning up and everything right before coming on here. So Gandhi stuff and things. No. GPU save us from the horrible ashes. I'll do my best, guys. Yep. It's been a long day for me, and since I don't have any buddies of mine up on here with me on the live streams, it's hard to have all the info that I want to talk about, especially when I threw it all together last minute after doing construction on the house. It's like you buy my old ones, and I get an E9. For $5 bills, I want all the Dora bills. All of them. Because they're worthless. All fiat's worthless. Techman, check out Bert Coin. Do I have it around here somewhere? I got a pile of stuff I need to go through and clean up here, and I used to have something cool here. I'm not sure what I do with it. So here, no. Oh, my little coin that I had. I know. It's Verde sauce. Yeah, gotta have that Verde sauce. But actually, Tech Man, I have checked out Vertcoin. I've mined Vertcoin. I've set up my own node to mine to solo on Vertcoin. And I've bought power supplies and motherboards off of one of the developers of Vertcoin because I actually got to meet him. I got to hang out with one of the developers of Vertcoin. So, and we know Canon from up over there. Their devs are really cool. I like the guys up over at Vert. I'm still in their Discord, so yeah, Tech Man. I've known that's an old project. They've been around for a long time. Yeah, the one dev that lives by me, I've gotta hit him up and be like, yo, you said one of these days you're gonna go have a drink. What's up, dude? I ain't got nothing going on these days. Considering that I know he has to kind of go past me to go home every day. So, I'm just saying. If you're watching, you know who you are. What's going on, Uke? Sup, sup. I'm not going to try to say the whole thing. I will butcher that really bad. I see all sorts of ways I can fuck up that name. I'm just going to call you Uke. And what's going on, Peter Stone? It's like, I love a good trip. Yo. Looks like Joe looking for his mask. Oh, God. Get your bags ready, boys and girls. We're going on a trip soon. Okay? Hey, yeah. Yeah, flag him down. Be like, yo, drink on you. First round's on you. Second one's on me. I got you. So does anybody got any other comments or questions? I know, right, Jason Osborne? I love the smell of hash rate in the morning. Yep. I love the smell of it, of hash rate in the morning. Yuki Tatsu? No idea. I'm the person who'll be like, yeah, sounds good to me. I thought that's who it was. I thought that's who that was. That's the Reds of the Fangs. Ooh, Uranus Oyster. That's a good fucking question there, bro. That's a good one. Yo, so if you guys ain't reading the chat, Oyster's like, do you think the mother of all ETH wipeouts is coming? Because it looks like it's so heavily propped and manipulated lately. That is very, very, very true. If you think about the EIP 1559 and what that actually represents, it's the devs fucking manipulating the price. They're trying to basically entice people to go, look, we're burning tokens, so our price of our coin's worth more, right? I mean, it sounds like sound logic, right? I mean, if you think about it, it sounds like good logic. It really does. It does. But then you start digging into it, and you're like, wait a minute here. That's one step away from being a fucking scam coin. Think about it. You know? They're only propping it up to make the devs and the early investors wealthy. That's their only objective at this point. The devs don't care about the end users. They're trying to get rich too. Let's be real, guys. Do I think that ETH's got potential of going up a little bit higher? Yeah, look at the manipulation that's on there. Duh. Am I holding on to some Ethereum, waiting for it to continue to go up? Duh. Have I been selling Ethereum this whole time? Yeah. Because I don't really want to have a large position in that shitcoin. It makes Bitcoin. I like that. I like Bitcoin. Well, I would say, yeah, some of that's like a manipulation, Oyster, but some of that's also, people forget that with the ETH staking chain is alive, okay? And every time somebody locks up 32 ETH into a staking pool or into a staking node, they are in essence holding the price of Ethereum up. So if you get a large movement going into staking and locking up the 32 ETH, you're basically locking in value into a coin. Yes, you can consider that manipulation, and no, you could say that that's a byproduct of what their new consensus model is going to bring. So you're talking that their new consensus model should bring price stability because people are locking up their Ethereum into staking, and then you're trying to do a fee structure burn on there too, which is going to help with price stability, and then it should have another thing of it's going to pop the price up. Is it sustainable? Like I said, it's going to be a huge test. And then people forget that there was also the DeFi boom. So there was a lot of coins being moved around. There was the arbitrage bots that were bidding up the gas fee prices to try to front run their Ethereum right next to a big movement. Because they want to be the next trade. They want to be on the winning side of a trade. They want to see the market move moments before it does. And they're willing to pay to have the front row seat to that. I'm going to say no, and even Emmanuel, I'll agree with that. He agrees too. No. If you talk to some of the silicon chip manufacturers out there, they are a year and a half backed up right now. So take that with what it is. So we've got a minimum of 1 more year of dealing with slim picking on any kind of computer gear, period. And every mining boom cycle and every major game launch is going to affect availability. Because that's what you had with, you have Cyberpunk 2077 plus a big Ethereum mining boom all at the same time. You got every gamer and miner out there fighting each other for more graphics cards, and it's gonna be a battle. And they're trying to, and the manufacturers are going, yo, but we produced twice what we did. And it's like, but you never had a huge uptick demand before. This is just the first time that they've been slapped with high demand at the same time with everything. And now Chia with the SSDs. Oh yeah, and the SSD farms are starting to pop up now. But if you think about it, Emmanuel, the memory manufacturers should be good with this, because they've been sitting here and producing memory for data centers for 20 plus years, and data centers are going to produce gigantic arrays. So I'm going to say that yes, maybe with the COVID. Well, that came out of nowhere. Sorry, guys. Allergy season. Every morning, everything around me is covered in pollen. Yes. But so I mean, like, I think that with the whole COVID thing, yes, that could put a little bit of a hindrance on the manufacturers of SSDs, but I don't think this should in any way, shape, or form hurt their supply if they're at full capacity. Oh yeah, Tech man. The 30 series cards are night and day to anything else. If it's not a huge hash rate uptick, you're at least getting you're getting a big efficiency bump. Rona sneeze, Rona. It's all Rona nowadays. Wow, your Micro Center was wiped out of all SSDs? That means you live in an area where there's a lot of miners. Yo. Oyster, I agree with some of that. The Uniswap, if there's another boom on the DeFi market, that's going to be very profitable for us miners before EIP 1559 launches. After EIP 1559 launches, us miners won't see that anymore. But yes, even though we might not see the fees, the end users is still going to sit there and get slapped with them high fees. And it's going to be really nice to sit there and kind of take a back seat and watch and see if Vitalik Buterin can explain to the users why it is that they decided to screw over the miners and still not fix the high gas fees. Oh, it's going to be, it'll be a joyous moment to sit there and see if he could possibly explain that. I so want to see that. For sure, Peter Stone. If the missus is in earshot, Peter Stone says hello. She might be in the back of the house. Oh, you're trying to build a NAS right now? Yeah. And you see that and data farms are already using NAS devices, you know. So, I mean, I don't think that the mining really put a huge hit on SSD manufacturers. I think it's supply chains in general. If TMC is having an issue trying to get the components to put together for their silicon wafers, why isn't Samsung, Micron, SK Hynix? They're going to have the same bloody issues. So I don't think it's an issue. I think it's a timing issue for right now that the supply chains have taken such a hit. Damn. That's pretty cheap. Oh, nice. Nice, John Jermaine. Very nice, very nice, very nice. Alrighty then. So, it has been over an hour. So I think I'm gonna cut the stream right here, right meow. So I'm gonna sit there and thank all of you awesome motherfuckers, because all of you people are at rated F for fucking awesome. Yes, let me get those FAs in the chat. Hey, what's up on the fence, Tech? What's up? What's up? Long time no see. How you enjoying your 3090, 90, my friend? I hope you're getting quality gaming on that on Defense Tech. And everybody's dropping the FAs in the chat. Because DCA Adventure is rated F for fucking awesome. But, yep, I think I'm going to cut up out of here, guys. Thank you all for being here, you awesome motherfuckers. Remember to smash that Lizzity like button. If you're new here, definitely subscribe, all that good stuff. Oh, nice, nice. On Defense Tech, you scored a 30-70 for your kiddo. Nice. So you have won in the casino gulag for GPUs. Nice. That's what's up on Defense Tech. A 1080 Ti for $800. And paid that for a 3070. That's a good upgrade, actually. Score on him, dude. Score. Yes, everybody, have a fun and awesome weekend. Guys, definitely stay tuned tomorrow. Of course, Jay, the weatherman's gonna be on live tomorrow. Guys, it's gonna be a good one. See what Jay thinks of this volatile market in cryptocurrency. Is Dogecoin going to $1? Is Bitcoin going to 0? Is the world upside down? Don't know. Stay tuned tomorrow with our man Jay, the weatherman. Oh. And I'll see you all on the next one. Yo.